a crisp Thursday, I think it is now. And we had hoped to make a run down river because we're supposed to have sunshine again. We have this. The sun actually came out this morning and we thought, yippee, skippy. And then all of a sudden the clouds started moving in. And that wasn't the only thing that kind of slowed us down. I'll show you here in a second. The throttle controller on the boat, it broke. Well, it came down yesterday and the controller was broken. This release right here would not come up and allow. Now there we go. So I WD-40'd everything and then took a screwdriver and pulled this all the way up because for some reason just using my fingers it will not release. I still don't have full reverse here. One other thing that's keeping us tied up right here is the lock release lever is stuck. Another project going on today is getting the snow dog unburied and replacing the voltage regulator on it. One of the neat things about a snow dog is its simplicity and easy maintenance. Now, for those of you who didn't see the video, last year this voltage regulator exploded. I was on the other side of the cabin. I heard what sounded like a pistol shot, looked over, and smoke was curling up out of this thing. This was actually on fire with flames up to here, and this is the gas tank. So I finally got the fire out. Now we're going to have to replace this. I actually recorded this, but for some reason the camera didn't record, though it said it was. But anyway, this is pretty straightforward. This is what I was talking about, the simplicity of a snow dog. Simply 2 bolts there and 3 wires to connect. And it's like they say, it's just plug and play. And one of the mods that I made on this machine, the battery normally would sit right here next to the engine. And instead, I put it in here. And that gets it sort of out of the way of the engine there. Not that there was a huge problem with that, but if you ever have to get to the battery, it was kind of a pain to take the battery out if you had to do that. So stuck it in here. I've still got to get the brace on it that holds it in place. And I'm honestly thinking about increasing the size of this battery. Well, it's firewood gathering day. I probably should be splitting what we've already got, but not going to hurt to see if I can get the four-wheeler going and try to get out this back trail, or what we call the river trail, and see if I can't get some of that dead standing. The other project today also is the snow dog. I still have to get it started. Not sure it's gonna fly, so let's see. By the way, word to the wise, if you have a snow dog that's been sitting out for a long time, take the belt off before you try to start it if it's super, super cold. I made the mistake last winter of not taking the belt off, and this thing took off on me, even with the brake on. Uh-oh. Yay! Well, here's a new problem. The choke cable will not release. Like it may have, uh-oh. Let's see. The choke cable will not travel back down the tube. I can't get the choke off, so this creates quite the situation. Yeah, it's frozen up in there, so I'm going to have to get a heat gun out here and heat this cable up. All right.
Time to pull this. You ready?
Yep.
All you have to do is the side, or the top, right? Heavy. I'm holding on to this and we fold it over here. Yeah. Me that one? I've got 3 of them in my pocket.
I've already got it in my pocket here. Snow's not going to hurt it. Well, welcome to Saturday. A little on the chilly side, 20 degrees. And we got about an inch and a half of snow through the night, making it kind of hard to walk right now because the icy patches, oh my gosh, we have ice on the river. All right, season is officially over. All right, this will end things. So let's check and see if the boat is being impacted. and not good. I don't think the ice will be a problem for the boat right now, but not exactly sure how I'm going to do this, because I'm going to have to back this boat out to get it down to the little cove. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'll figure it out. Well, one possible solution is to pull the boat up here on this shelf right here and just let it sit there until everything freezes up. And when it does freeze up and it jams up downriver, the river will rise probably a good bit, and then I can pull it out of the water much easier. Don't know, several options here, just don't know which one's going to be the best. Well, the other thing that, well, another reason for my early morning walk is to search for wildlife tracks. The last thing in the world we want to see this time of year is grizzly or black bear tracks anywhere around, because that means they have not hibernated. And a winter bear is very, very dangerous. And I took so much time yesterday and effort in making sure everything was covered, except I forgot the four-wheeler. Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's Sunday, October 26th, and the dog is racing by me thinking that I'm out here to play with him. But I'm on my way down to the river. Let's see how bad the icing has gotten. Well, the ice is beginning to form into patties, which means I need to get that boat up. I need to be careful walking up here on this slope, because I would hate to lose my footing. And I believe a nice little shelf is building up here. I'll be able to get, I can actually pull the boat up on this until everything freezes up. Well, the boat is kind of in a bad position right now, because what is happening is it's going to get ice-bound. So I've got to get down here, break it free, break the ice away from the stern, and kind of get it floating in the water, if I can, depending on how thick that ice is right there. Well, thanks everybody for watching. If you would like this video, share it to your favorite social media platform. Leave us a comment, and above all, subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time right here on Alaska Bush Living.